The story starts with Minato Namikaze, huffing while sweat dripping down his face. Roshi, the Jinchuriki of the Four Tails, Son Goku, and Han, the Jinchuriki of the Five Tails, Kokuo, are about to launch their tailed beast balls. Roshi warns the Team 6 that if they want to fight with them, they better bring 9 tails, Jinchuriki. Jiraiya, who is the leader of Team 6, yells, seeing the Biju bombs. Jiraiya orders his team that they are retreating for now. Minato, who is also a member of his team, acknowledges him saying, "Yes, sir." Han's eyes turn wide as he is about to launch the Biju bomb. Same goes for Roshi. A boom sound can be heard as the two launch their tailed beast balls pointing towards Jiraiya, Minato, and the rest of the team. The tailed beast balls are approaching them, while Jiraiya protects his team by standing in front of the rest. A technique called Flying Raijin Jutsu is performed by Minato. The balls hit the ground, causing a massive destruction. However, the team is safe as they have teleported. Dakai, a member of team, is unable to comprehend the situation and exclaims, "Did we die? Is this afterlife?" Another member of the team tells Dakai to relax as they are fine, because Minato's Flying Raijin simply teleported them away. Jiraiya calls it a close call. Minato, seeing the Biju's power, muses that she has got one of them inside her too. His eyes have care for her. The girl he is talking about is Kushina. In Konoha, Kurama Fox, the nine-tailed beast, comes into Kushina's dream saying, "Hey new vessel, I can feel your fears and reservations, do you understand? You are even more shackled than I am." At the moment, Kushina suddenly wakes up from the nightmare with her eyes turned wide when the nine-tailed beast provoke her to free it. Kushina, after waking up, is jolting from fear and huffing roughly. The huffing sound is so loud that it is echoing in her whole room. Kushina looks at the photo of Lady Mito, the master of sealing jujutsu, and tells her that she saw the same dream. Outside from her room's window, she can see the old same view of village. Kushina then looks toward two people wearing masks, exclaiming that the usual two keepers are there as her bodyguards. Kushina gets out of her bed and stands in her balcony with the two keepers following her. She asks the keepers that, what is on schedule today? She asks them that doesn't she have sealing jutsu training with Namikaze Minato? Before she could receive a response, she is distracted by a sound. She sees a butterfly who is freely flying in the air. She reaches at her window and looks at the butterfly clattering near her window. The butterfly flies from there to far away, while Kushina still watches it from her window. Watching her, one of the two keepers remind her that she must not go outside the barrier. Kushina, hearing this, muses to herself that she has been told the same line over and over. In annoyance, she exclaims, "I know." As she sees Minato, she wonders when she will ever get to be alone with Minato with her bodyguards watching her at every step. Kushina tells Minato that she promises to go all out again today. Kushina then says, "You pick up things real quick, Minato, as there are still tons of Uzumaki clan's sealing jutsu we haven't covered yet." Before she could say anything, Minato says, "Sorry, Kushina." Kushina is unable to comprehend and is left confused. Clearing her confusion, Minato says, "I want to practice a different jutsu elsewhere today. I only came to tell you that." Kushina, hearing this, yells, "What kind of jutsu?" Minato, seeing her anger, can only remain quiet, waiting for her to calm down. Kushina looks in anger at Minato, who is not ready to reveal the kind of jutsu. Kushina then asks him that where he is going to practice. Minato replies, "Training ground 3. Kushina asks Minato that there is some jutsu he can't tell her about. Minato tells her that it is not like that. The jutsu is still unfinished and pretty dangerous, and because of that reason he does not want her to get hurt. Kushina in annoyance says it is fine. Minato, seeing her annoyance, is concerned. Kushina yells at him, saying if he does not want to spend time with her, just say so instead of making excuses. Minato tries to tell her that's not the case. While he is trying to convince her, they are interrupted by the members of his Team 6. Kushina looks in confusion at them. Jiraiya tells Minato that they need to report their mission to Lord Third. Jiraiya says, "Don't you make Team 6 wait." Another team member says, "Want to invite Minato afterward?" Replying, another team member says, "Do you think he will come?" Minato realizes that he needs to go and his team is saying the right things. Kushina tries to stop him, but he rushes saying sorry and hoping to meet next time. One of the two keepers hold Kushina as she tries to run behind Minato. Minato joins him, Team 6. While Kushina is being held by the keeper, she looks at the ground below. On the ground is a line drawn as if it is a boundary for her, and if she steps any farther, she will be outside the barrier. A shadow of a girl can be seen inside the window, walking continuously. The girl is Kushina. Kushina, who is unable to follow Minato because of the barrier, remembers her predecessor, Lady Mito's words. When Kushina was a child, Lady Mito said to her, "We came here as 9 tails vessels, but first and foremost, find love to fill your vessel with." She remembers the time when Lady Mito, an old lady, caresses Kushina's hair and tells her if she finds love, then, even if she makes the sacrifice and become 9 tails Jinchuriki, she will be able to be happy. Hearing what she just said, child Kushina is left in surprise at the word love. Lady Mito once again told her that she heard it right, and tells her that she won't find love if she just waits around for it. Kushina is still unable to fully understand her words. Lady Mito stands up from her bed and tells Kushina to come with her. She opens the door and takes Kushina out of the bedroom. Seeing them out of the room, one of the two keepers says, "Lady Mito, you should be resting." Lady Mito replies that there is something she wants to show the child. As Kushina stands holding the door, Lady Mito says that it won't take long. Kushina returns back from her thoughts, feeling a sense of determination remembering those words. Kushina produces sealing chains jutsu from her hands. The keepers yell, not able to understand what is happening. The keepers are found lying on the floor with Kushina's sealing chains wrapped around their bodies. One of the two keepers yell, "Haru up and undo it." The other one replies, "I can't unravel it." The keepers exclaim that her power to bind is getting stronger as she is getting older. Kushina rushes towards the sealing barrier, huffing and panting. She is about to step out of the sealing barrier but stops. While still huffing, she can see people around her and is confused on whether to step out or not. Kushina gazes at the sealing barrier. Her wide-open eyes close. The next moment, she steps out of the sealing barrier. Kushina is feeling a sense of relief that she is finally out of the barrier. However, following this, the 9-tail beast inside her speaks up. It laughs at its Jinchuriki's foolishness and says yes, that is the spirit. Kuruma Fox says, "You Uzumaki clan ninja are prideful of your swirly seal's power, but it has used you as much as you have used it, and know you are trapped and drowning in the spiral of time." The Kuruma Fox that is sealed inside her says, "I am the only one who can free you from those who did this to you, and don't forget your hatred. Do not trust anyone." On one side is Kuruma's eye, and on the other side is Kushina's fearful eye. Kushina puts her hand on one of her eyes and tries to control the beast inside her. Meanwhile, Minato, who went for training of a new jutsu, is seeing wheezing and huffing. He is in a training ground covered by trees all around with his team. Jiraiya, who is helping Minato with the training, exclaims that the chakra is either a dud or discharges early, and it is just not stable. Minato, who is tired and sitting on the ground, expresses that it is so difficult to control. Jiraiya puts his hand on Minato's hair and exclaims, "I have heard that when you need chakra, it helps to match rotations with the direction of whirl of your hair, so perhaps that is what it is." Minato, who is extremely tired, replies, "That is a folktale, right?" Jiraiya observes the direction of spiral in Minato's hair and says, "Not necessarily. I always visualize needing a chakra in a clockwise direction and my whirl twists right." Minato asks him then, "What about mine?" Jiraiya looks confused looking at Minato's hair. Minato asks him what is wrong. Looking at his hair, Jiraiya says that he has got 2 whirls, one in each direction, leaving Minato shocked as he yells, "What?" Minato asks him, "Then how should I need?" Jiraiya replies that he has no idea and tells him to take a break. Minato brings an ice pop, slits it into half and asks Minato which half does he wants. He sits on a rock alongside Minato. Minato replies, "It does not matter." He then looks at Jiraiya and says, "If both are the same." As he says so, he understands something and rushes. Jiraiya asks him, "Don't you want an ice pop? I am going to eat both." Minato does not stop and replies, "That is the key, Master Jiraiya." Minato has got an inspiration, and he decides to knead the chakra equally in both directions. Jiraiya throws the two's ticks on ground after eating the ice pops. He, while cleaning his mouth, exclaims, "I have also heard having two whirls is a sign of genius. What an incredible grasp on ninjutsu." Minato has finally created the chakra. The chakra has taken form, however he is confused what he should call it. Minato says that he should call it Ice Pop-inspired Nimbus Jiraiya Twin Whirl Sphere. Hearing the name, Jiraiya says that it is stupid long and calls Minato's taste in naming poor. Minato says, "Really?" Jiraiya then replies, "Well, in any case, you have completed the first stage of developing a new jutsu." Jiraiya then tells him that he has another mission which will leave him alone for a bit, but he tells him to rest while he is gone. Jiraiya asks Minato if he understood. Minato affirms, saying, "Yes, sir." Minato's water bottle is resting on a rock. He is about to grab the bottle to put in his bag. At that moment, he notices someone hiding behind the tree.